Welcome back, everybody. TV Sports 27. Let me get in front of the microphone. And you guys are about to see Tom Brady in a Florida Miami Marlins uniform for the very first time. He's gotten the call up, but if you guys checked out our last stream, our last episode, it was not an official call up. It was a spring training call up with a possibility of being called up if we perform well. So we're going to see how that goes. We've already been streaming for about 2 hours here today. So this stream, not planning on being the entire spring training. I don't even know how much action we'll get in. If we get to play in every game, we'll probably just do like 5 or 6 games or something, maybe a little less than that. But I just want to see a little taste of Brady in the Miami Marlins uniform here. So let's see what that looks like. Welcome aboard as well. If you're here on Twitch joining us, glad to have you guys here. This is TV Sports 27. We are streaming this one on Twitch. We're going to upload it, and there you see Brady for the first time with the blue and pink. And we're going to be uploading this here later on YouTube for those of our YouTube followers. So thank you for checking us out here, checking us out there. This is Tom Brady's third go-around here in professional baseball after his run in pro football. So this is going to be a good opportunity for Tom Brady to finally, and you know it's going to be packed out for these spring training games as well. So we'll see what it looks like with Brady now in Miami trying to bring a winning culture to the Florida Marlins. So thank you again for joining us. If you're watching here on Twitch, here's Luke Carpenter. You're still a diamond in the rough. Sure thing, coach. I guess power would be the thing we want to focus on, right? Because we're kind of the home run king. So where they got Brady? They got Brady 5th, and he's going to be playing on first base. So here it is, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we have been waiting for Tom Brady getting his first chops at the big time. Now, it's still not going to be in a major league park just yet, but it is. It's still going to be him in a Marlins uniform. And we're going up against the St. Louis Cardinals here. Oh, we got rain. We got rain for Tom Brady. Now, I just went to a spring training game yesterday, the Orioles and the Twins at Ed Smith in Sarasota.
Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep.
Again, if you're here on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up as well. We appreciate it helping out the algorithm. Of course, we got the spring training unis on, so I guess that we do get Brady's name on the back. I didn't know if we did have the names on the back for spring training, but here's your first look at Brady as a Florida Marlin. I should say Miami Marlin. I keep saying Florida Marlins, and he starts things off with a double play ball.
Oh, that's
so there you go.
Killer right there. They were in great shape with 200.
There's your first. There's your first look. First time Tom Brady touches the baseball here. And now his first at-bat, you see he's got the pink and blue going.
And he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun
to
watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Subscribe, thumbs up if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on Twitch, and check us out, patreon.com/tvsports27. That's where you can really help show your love and support to the channel. It keeps us going, and it allows us to stream each and every day with you guys, so we appreciate it so much if you can check us out there. Get a lot of that bonus content over on Patreon. We're going to be bringing you the RXFL tomorrow exclusively on Patreon. So if you want to see the Sunday night game, and Brady's going to strike out in his very first at-bat here. We want to thank our Patreons, Justin Russell and Mr. Maple. off the top here. Thank you guys for being a part of Patreon. And if you guys want to get those shout-outs, you can join us and become a super fan, a mega fan, an ultra fan. Ultra fans get to call the stream that they want. They get to ask for any stream, and they get the whole stream dedicated to them as far as no shout-outs but them and your name on the title, so consider becoming an ultra fan as well. But check it out, patreon.com/tvsports27 if you want to get some of that bonus content and just help support the channel. We appreciate you guys for doing that. The more support we get on YouTube, on Twitch, on Patreon, the more often we can stream with you guys, the more we can turn this into a full-time gig. And if it's a full-time gig, we can certainly stream a lot more often here. It's in the rain. That's not a good start for Tom Brady.
So striding in, Tyler O'Neill.
He had the double play, which looked good, but and the folks are excited. They've been waiting for 2 years of seeing just, Sports Center highlights of Tom Brady in the minors. And Brady, man, just misses out on the double play ball on the bunt.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time.
Michael Franco is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something
started. Oh, and Brady's day is done. Disappointment for the people here, but the Miami Marlins, Coach Mattingly, it's going to be victorious here for the Miami Marlins.
The final score in this afternoon's game. Miami,
and we head back to the clubhouse. Alrighty. What was that? The Astros? I don't know. I saw some orange. This is a Florida league, so we actually might be going to Sarasota. We might be where I was yesterday. Let's see. Let's look at it. Was it the orange? I just saw orange. It went so fast. No, it is Houston. Okay.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
Baseball City.
Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Tom Brady makes his much anticipated debut. Next.
It's not his debut. It's his second game, but all right.
Jake Odorizzi gets the start for Houston in this
They got
one.
some goofy uniforms, like
Dan?
the Astros. These are really weird, but somehow Miami gets like the uniforms with the name on the back and everything, so I didn't know how that works.
Great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Brantley over at second. Altuve
Fielding opportunity, though, that's where Brady did shine. He's still looking for his first major league hit.
Ground ball left side.
And we didn't get any spring training call-up before when we went from Double-A to Triple-A. So
no score here on the show.
Diamondbacks just signed Corbin Carroll, 8 years, $111 million. Well, I got to see the #1 overall draft pick in 2022 with the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, what a monster moment.
Holidays kid.
Himself, but his family,
he was at spring training.
That have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe Brady's luck. We switched the. We got new gloves, new shoes, the new colors. We got the new bat and the new helmet. Maybe that's throwing him off a little bit. You switch up your gear you're so used to in the minors.
I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Brady has been a great story in
we got rain in the forecast again here.
He's taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
Brady's just trying to get that first hit.
I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out in the minor leagues. But
that was the one.
To fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Trying to nibble here, and he misses
full
to
count.
run it full now. 3
I mean,
and 2.
Brady can maybe even get on
To be
base
honest with
here.
you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There you go. Well,
there for ball 4. So
that's one way to do it.
Second now with nobody
Brady
out.
to draw the
Always
walk.
tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Naylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Naylor.
All right, one time right here, kid.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Good to see Brady on the base path. He's going to advance here.
In time as he takes one away. Wow. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Mazzara.
Ready with the 0-2. Line to the right side.
There you go.
That's in there. Base
Go,
hit.
go. Why is he not going? Oh my God, this game
lead as
kills
the
me
run
sometimes.
comes across to score. And
If
he
I'm
is
lying,
in
I'm
there.
flying. I'm sitting
Boy,
here
that has to feel
running.
good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runners are at the corners.
Runners
with one
on the
man out.
corners.
A line shot to third base.
Oh, he caught it. Man. Brady's close, man.
Next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro, and their runners at the corners now.
Good to see all these major league names out here. See Brady in there
And he
with
takes
them all.
ball 4. So
There you
a
go,
good
it's a
job
walk.
out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this
We
guy's
have
been
10
prone to
minutes
giving
now,
up
so I
walks
think we
and
will.
bunches,
We'll
and
go
that's
20
already
more
2 walks
minutes.
here in the
We'll
early
put the
going.
capper
We'll
there.
see
I'm
if
going to
this
watch the Red
continues to be
Wings
an issue
game.
for him as this start continues.
And we'll have a lot of content to go up on YouTube over the next couple of days. I think that's fun. Some streams for the folks on YouTube, but also give them some video uploads as well.
Swinging a ball hit on
Where
the
there's
ground.
always some content going.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Marlins get one.
Well, Brady won't get the run, but
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Alex
The 1-1
Bregman.
is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1.
there you
For
go,
the
double
second
play
time
ball,
in 2
yes.
innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like
Brady's looked good, at least fielding-wise. Still looking for that first
Now
hit.
at the plate, Tom Brady. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brady.
He did get the walk, though.
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh,
Well
man.
behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the
That
trigger
zero-
right
the
there.
zero
Those
batting
fastballs
average
light up
right
your
now for
eyes,
Tom
and
Brady.
you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I mean, he got a home run over Justin Verlander a couple streams ago, so it can happen.
The 0-2.
Major league talent.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box,
Maybe we
you
gotta
take a
switch the
step
bat
out right
back
here,
if we
take
can
a
get the
deep
hit.
breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something.
Oh, man.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Well, you know, Chris Bryant had an 0 for 4 day when he started in his first
Batting
start,
in
you
for
know,
Houston,
so.
Corey Lee.
Batting ninth.
But hopefully this is not an indictment on Tom Brady, where
Round to the right side.
they will elect to
Through into
send
right,
him
and
back
he's
down to
aboard with a
AAA,
single.
back to that Wichita team, because that would be rather depressing, considering what a struggle
Now
they've
batting,
been.
Tom Brady, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from
I
second
hate
with
the
base hit into
spring
the
training
outfield.
uniforms on
Brady.
without the
Trying to
names
hold
on the
the
back.
lead. Here's the
It's really
delivery.
goofy.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
4-3 Astros over the Marlins.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Might take another walk. I mean,
not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really
he's got
well
good plate
with runners in
discipline,
scoring
right?
position.
That's what you can ask for.
Here's the 3-1. A bouncer up the
Oh, it's yes, there it is.
dive, but he can't get a
The
glove on it.
first
It's
hit
through
for
a
Tom
base hit.
Brady.
And that's going to push across
Unofficially
the
in
tying run
his
from
major
second,
league
and
career,
we're
it's
all
spring
even at
training,
4
so none of
apiece.
these numbers count. But his first
So that
unofficial
time
hit
call
in a
is we're gonna
Miami
get a visit
Marlins
from the
uni
pitching coach here as he'll hope to
is a
settle this
tying
guy down.
RBI hit. So there you go.
To the plate
So
now
that
is the
kind of
designated hitter, Josh
quiets
Naylor. No hits to
the
this
talk a
point.
little bit for Tom Brady right there.
Popped him up.
We're gonna have to get a good
Shading
thumbnail
to
here
his
at,
right.
at some point.
Makes the catch, and that'll
We got to get
retire
some
the
up
side.
close shot of Brady for the thumbnail.
Striding forward now is the DH.
Well, these games end in a tie, like real life spring training games. The game I was at last night, Orioles and Twins, 5-5 tie.
His way aboard. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea, right?
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Lee. He steps in off
It's
a
been a
base
long
hit in
game,
his
just how
last
much-
at-bat.
How much activity Tom Brady's had. I wonder if they'll pull him out coming up here like they did in the
Hit
first
out
game.
towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Oh,
And they
what a-
will
what a-
not be able to get the force at
what a
second,
sorry
so there are
exhibition
2
that
on
couple
now
of
to
minutes
start the
was.
inning. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle.
Oh, and
that is
again.
through into
This is
center
turning
field,
into a
base
fielding
hit.
disaster for the Miami
And they're
Marlins.
content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody. Michael Franco.
Well, there you
will
go,
pinch
and
hit here,
Brady's
he's
day
the
is
potential
done. So,
tying run.
I mean, Brady gets the hit, gets a
Several
walk as
good
well,
offensive performances in
and this
one,
is a
but none better
victory
than the one
for
turned in by
the
guy you
Houston
see right there.
Astros.
He's
So,
our top player.
hey, 1 of 2 with an RBI and a walk. So, we shall take it. Let's see where we are time-wise here. We are 17 minutes in, so maybe 2 more games. I'll say, depending on how quickly we go, maybe a third, but we'll probably say at least 2 more games here. And we got the New York Mets next. So 250 batting average for Brady.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball
Mets are
on the
undefeated
Show.
here in
Ought
spring
to be
training.
A good one here between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Tom Brady makes his big league debut right after this.
They keep saying Brady's making his debut.
Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points.
And Brady's
in his career.
batting average is not
Career
0.
ERA
There it was.
4.
They're showing
When
us
he's
stats
good,
and it
he
was
can
0.
be really
but-
good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Oh my.
Brady has been a great
Jekyll and
story in
Hyde.
the baseball world lately.
Hailstorm's
His
got a
game
good
has
song,
taken
Mr.
some
Hyde.
major
This is
strides
bases
since his
loaded
early
here
days
for
in the minor leagues, and he's
Tom
had to
Brady
prove
as well,
himself
so we need to
time and
focus
time
on getting
again
a
to
good
get to
hit.
this point.
Oh, and we didn't
exactly
focus. That was a
And I'm
terrible
sure he's
at
had to
bat.
prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror.
Well, I can definitely feel the
Next up for
the
New York,
pressure
Javier
ramping up
Baez.
as far
He'll get
as
to take his
major
first
league
cuts here.
pitching is
The
concerned,
3-1.
because it's definitely a lot harder than what the last couple of
Hit
games
sharply on the
was.
ground. And that's
And
going
the
to find its
fielding is
way
just
into
rough
left.
for this Marlins
Back-to-back
squad.
knocks have him going here to start the second. Standing in, Tom Brady, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to
I would
second.
imagine one of these games is probably getting broadcast on MLB Network or
first, and the side is retired.
somewhere.
So they go quiet.
Especially if it being Brady.
Striding in, James McCann.
Wonder if Tebow's out there. Tebow and Brady. First time on the same field since the 2011
Soft liner
postseason.
to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's got
I don't know about this fielding. This Marlins
now
team
the 1-1 pitch.
is, you know, they got some rough fielding
To
moments.
second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side
There's
is
a successful one.
Nick Tropiano is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Number 52.
2-2 here will most likely be your last at-bat for Tom Brady.
Majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game.
The commentary's so off on this because Brady doesn't have a 0 batting average. I don't know why it's so glitchy right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy.
Brady's
like
been
this
able to hold off
really
at the last
wants
couple of
something he
ones
can
here.
Elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Still 2-2. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball.
Is that a home run? There it is. He had 30 plus in the minors. And in spring training, Tom Brady gets his first major league home run. That's going to give the Miami Marlins the lead as soon as he touches home plate. And there you go. A slow start in spring training here for Tom Brady. But he gets his second hit in the majors, and he loves that right field, man. That's where all those home runs have been being crushed.
Sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And there you have it.
Miguel Geraldo is up off the bench.
And Brady's day will be done. All right, we are going to do what time? We're at 23 minutes. We're going to do one more game, all right? We're going to do one more game, and then we're going to call it here for the day. But we're going to thank each of you guys that have been joining us. Thank you again for Justin Russell, Mr. Maple, for being Patreons with us. Patreon.com/TBSports27. We got a bunch of baseball content up on Patreon. We got our Lefty Richards, our Houston Astros fantasy draft from our old YouTube channel from, I believe, 2K10, MLB 2K10. Those games were. And we got more baseball content coming your way on Patreon. Lefty Richard will be coming back as well. So do check that out. Patreon.com/TBSports27. $5 gets you in the door. If you're a historian, you get all the bonus content, all the video content. But if you want to join at any of the other tiers, you can get you can request streams, you can get shout outs, you can promote various things. We got different levels for you guys to check out, but do consider checking us out over there, and we appreciate you as always. So here we go, and Tom Brady's debut once again.
Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just
And
goes
this
to
will be
show
our
you
final
how
game
tough
of
it
this
is to
stream,
pitch in
but
today's game.
we got much
This guy
more
has a career ERA
spring training
over
Tom
5.
Brady
At times he
action
can be good,
coming
and
your
at times
way.
He can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Comes set, the 0-1. Valdez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan Rusty.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will
Brady's
do it.
definitely gotten a many more strikeouts since he's been in
Digging in.
spring training mode
Brady
here.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brady.
Wait for a good one.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Brady has been a great story in the baseball world lately. This game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
One time. Get a piece.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards.
All right, Brady's hanging in there, man.
Followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either
2-2.
way he wants to go right now.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that.
That would have been a third ball, we assume, if it get called correctly, but Brady takes that one out of the ump's hand, just fouls it off a little bit. Takes that one away from him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch
That's
right there.
back-to-back strikeouts. There's been a lot more for Brady here in the
still hitless in the
minor or in the spring training here.
Like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after
God,
2
this
at-bats,
commentary
he
is
should
so
be able to slow
glitchy. I
himself
don't
down a
get
little
it.
bit. I expect him to
Like,
have a nice AB right
They're
here.
saying it's his first at bat, and keep saying it's his debut. There we go.
That's a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
The runner from
Hey,
second.
Brady's
crosses
making
the
him count
plate.
now. He's getting on base at least once a game. He's been getting on base, whether it be a walk, whether it be the home
So
run.
that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Monte.
RBI in there as well.
Hey, one time, right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in.
And that may end our stream here today with that final out. We shall see here. Oh no, we got some fielding action.
He's looking to go 4
And the
for
Houston
4 with a
Astros
base
running
hit
away
right
with
here.
this. They lost
Here
a lot of their
comes the
big guns.
0-2 pitch.
They had them in round
On the
blocks, for
ground
God's
is short.
sakes.
This could be 2.
They're big
Second for
pitchers,
one.
and
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs in. Brendan Rodgers.
there we
is up off
go.
the bench as
Brady's
he'll
out,
have to get something.
and we are out
Hey, it's
as
hard
well.
to win
Thank you
games
guys
at
so
any
much.
point,
We
but
went
to win
2.5
games on the road,
hours today
especially in this
worth of
ballpark.
streaming, and we're going to keep trucking along with Tom Brady here and see if a major league call-up is not in his future. I mean, we're hoping. We're chugging along here in spring training. We got 4 games down, and we got about a month left here to prove ourselves. So there you see what we got. Baltimore, that would be Sarasota. Sarasota, folks. That's where I was yesterday taking in the game. Interesting. There's like none of the other. Like I don't see Atlanta. It's like a lot of the same teams. I don't see Atlanta anywhere on the schedule. That's a grapefruit team. I don't see the Twins anywhere. Yeah, see? All these teams that are not on the schedule here on spring training. It's kind of interesting. No Twins. I mean, you get Washington a lot. Good Lord, it's like Washington, Mets, Houston. It's like, yeah, that's the whole schedule. I don't know why there's not a mix of more, because that's not really how spring training works. But Either way, and we got one game of Baltimore when it's all said and done, unless they just random out. I don't know how they do it, but that is going to do it here. Tom Brady, spring training. Can he make a Marlins roster? Stay tuned. Hit the follow button on Twitch, subscribe, thumbs up on YouTube, and check us out, patreon.com/TBSports27 for more action, and we'll see you guys next time.